guys? Hey, listen, before we hop into today's video, I want to let y'all know that we just released a new shirt. We got a brand new Bad Blood Trump Vance 24 shirt on the website right now. You can find it in the link in the description. Click that link, go over there. We got small all the way up to 5X. We have t-shirts and hoodies. They are a hot seller. They're not gonna last long. So before we go ahead and get started, make sure at the end of this video, you click on that link, you go over there, buy some merch, wear it proud. Let's go ahead and jump into the live action. What's going on, guys? Listen, we are back here at the house, at the shop. I know the last race in Rockingham, North Carolina did not really go too good in our favors. We went out first round. We lost $1,500 to Paige Coughlin. We have dropped back a little bit of points, but want to go ahead and let you know that there is a lot of points left. Because Sean went out first round, it kind of stopped that lead. Going into this next race in Alabama, we need Clay Cole to go out first round and kind of keep that, you know, that first place lead at a tighter position. There's 175 points left in the last two races. So there's still a chance to be able to go out and win that championship. But we had to come home because, if you already know, we got hit with a hurricane.
The last update indicated that 400,000 customers in Florida remained without power. Now, this is a big improvement compared to the numbers that we saw right after the storm. So we expect more customers to get power as the days go by.
Not once, but twice. The second one was pretty bad. Came on down through here. We are going on, when I say we, the family is going on day 6 right now with no power or anything. So it is a little rough around here. I was up racing in Rockingham. My dad drove up Friday to tune the car, run Saturday, and then he left Saturday afternoon, drove through the middle of the night. Once we got loaded up, we drove through the night and got back home. There's a lot of trees down. There's trees that landed on vehicles. You can see back here, all the water's up. I kind of live in a little bit higher end of Florida, as in elevation and all that. So, you know, we don't really get a bad floods unless we get a lot of water. So that water was not there whenever we left. The town is out of power. We just got cell service back a little bit. So there's a lot of stuff that's going on. You know, just trying to help everybody out around here. That's why we wanted to come home, to be able to pick up trees, get the property all cleaned back up. We do have generators running to be able to operate the fridge. And now that we got the rig home, we're gonna be able to use the rig generator too, to be able to do that. There's no gas in the city. So good thing about it is that we do have a little bit of diesel in the truck. You know, my 450 right here, Dad brought that up to Rockingham, and on the way back, he filled it up. There's 100 gallons that's in the bed of the truck, and I went ahead and filled the rig up a couple hours getting into Florida whenever I was coming home last night, to make sure that we had enough diesel to at least last us, to figure out what the game plan is. Hopefully by the end of the week, we'll have power and everything, but we won't know until that happens. So, but anyways, guys, that does not stop the work. I am out here, I'm filming right now. I know, you know, y'all thought I didn't know how to film a video no more, but I still do. Still got it. I still got it in me. I still got it in me. I still got the edits down. Well, we got the car right here, Blood Money. This is our 1967 Pro Mod. Wizard did some updates to it, got everything ready for us. We got a new windshield in. If you remember from when we first originally got it, there was a big box there for a roots blower, but we don't run a roots blower, we run a screw blower. So we get to go ahead and take that out. It gives me a little bit more visual. He moved the pedals in the car to be able to do that, and that's why we are going to be putting this car together for Radial versus the world. It's fastest of fast racers out there. The record right now is 3:48, and the goal is to try to go out there, win the races, but try to get that world record. Right now, Stevie Jackson holds the record with a 3:48, I believe at 2:12 or 2:13. It's gonna be tough, it's not gonna be easy, but I think we got a program. I think we got the combinations to be able to go out there and try to put up a good fight and possibly pull that record. So we got everything ordered and moving in. I've been busting my tail. Shout out to a few companies that's been helping us out. The first one is RC Components. Called them up. We got the wheels for the Pro Mod to be able to run 315 radials. Shout out to Garage Built Racing for being able to get us our 315s and the 275s that go on prenup over here. Prenup's on the other side of the shop. She is not getting neglected. We are getting her ready too, because we are going to be running her in the no time class while we're running this car over at Orlando Speed World, November 6th through the 10th. Big shout out to Mark Mickey Transmissions and Converter for sending us our new lockup setup that will be going inside that car behind the brand new Outlaw Edition 4.9 Noonan. It's a new motor, just purchased it, just got it. Because of the hurricane and everything, did not want to ship it here. This stuff was already all here, so it was good. Didn't want to ship it here because I didn't want it to get lost or anything. So I had Jesse roll over there, pick it up, and then my dad brought it home. So now it's here. We're gonna get it installed in the car and get it ready. It's a little bit different. Same, 4.9 Noonan that we run in Prenup, Bad Blood, Todd, Sir Vincent's car, but with some slight changes. We put some different head gaskets on it, get some compression out of the motor. It's got some different rods in it, and it's going to be running at 125% overdrive, where we run, Prenup last year MPK ran at 92%. The Pro Mod class runs at 92%. MPK this year, which is Bad Blood, the 69 Camaro, we run at 98%. And we run Prenup on radials at 115. Reason why some people are gonna ask, why don't you just go to 125? The reason why is because with the compression and everything inside the motor and how much boost and how much more power it's gonna make, it basically is not gonna handle it. So you can't just put 125% overdrive on those combinations. I did not wanna change those up because I can take that motor out of that car and I can put it inside Bad Blood. I can have it as a backup. I can put it in Todd's car. So I thought this deal out. I was able to save some money, put some money to the side, and I got our new Outlaw engine right there. That Outlaw engine will be going inside here so we can run Radial vs. the World. And then when we get done with Radial vs. the World, we're gonna swap it back over into Pro Mod trim. And with Pro Mod trim, we gotta run 92%. So you gotta change out the rods, pistons, change out the head gaskets, get everything ready. But we'll have everything here in the shop. I know the shop's a little messed up right now. It will be getting organized, guys. We got 2 races left. Once those 2 races are done, we're coming in here and we are douching this whole entire shop. We are getting it ready. We are getting an engine room. We're getting everything suited up, ready to go, because we're gonna have different applications and we gotta be better organized to be able to know where stuff's at and what we're doing. So I'm excited for it. I can't wait to see what we can do in the class in this little off break that we have, but that doesn't take no focus away from MPK. Our focus is on MPK right now. We have 2 races left to run for that championship. We are not out of it yet. We only fell back to 7th place. We are not out of it. There's 175 points still to be earned. First place right now only has 110 points. So, there's definitely ways to be able to still get this. And that's our goal, is to go into Alabama, go into Texas, see what we can do and see if we can bring it on home. But for today's video, we are going to be unboxing our new RC component wheels. First look at them. Y'all are gonna get to see them with me, and we are gonna take our 315 radials, get them mounted up, and then we are gonna get that thing put back on the car. Because we don't have no power right now, we cannot use the lift. So I'm trying to get the wheels and everything back on it, so then we can get jacks underneath it, pick the car up off the lift, get it over here, get it on our race jacks, so we can get everything mounted. We gotta put a tranny in this weekend, we gotta put a rear gear, we gotta put an engine in, we gotta try to get all the electronics, everything back ready so this car can fire up, and then we will be leaving to head to Alabama. So we're gonna join some time lapse real quick. Hopefully y'all are enjoying the videos. I know y'all are dropping comments, dropping likes. That's what drives this thing, and we are so close to 100,000 subscribers. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
Are these all old valves over here?
Yeah, whenever I wrecked that motor. Surely this box is gonna have all the bolts in it.
Probably.
Well, I hope.
Bolts over here.
Yeah, I hope.
What's wrong?
Well, there's one.
Well, I'm pretty sure they're in this box.
Couple bolts.
Be done with it. I got pocket knives in there on my dresser. You always have something to cut. Never know, motherfucker might be up one, you might have to cut it anymore.
I'll never get in that situation. Hey man, you won. You got it.
Yeah.
Hey man, you
It's
won.
all good, bro.
Yeah. You never see me. I don't honk horns. I don't flick people off.
Yeah, I ain't an angry
That's all I'm
driver.
saying. I'm not an angry person.
You mount them, you own them.
You mount them, you own them. Ooh. Damn. They're serious about it. Swan gang.
You can show you guys Swan gang.
All right, guys, so we got the wheels mounted up. Shout out to RC Components for getting us knocked out. That thing looks gangster inside there. I did go with the black and machine finish to match the front. Y'all know that I am very big on the chrome and polished front wheels, but I wanted to match this car to everything. So now we can swap back and forth between big tires and radials. As you can see, we are gonna start getting everything put back inside this car to get ready for Radial versus the World. If you haven't done already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn that bell notification on. We got a lot of things happening for next couple videos. We are going to be servicing this car, going through it. We are going to be installing a new transmission bell housing converter with a new engine of our Outlaw Newton motor. We're gonna get everything ready to be able to get ready for these next few races coming through. We're gonna be, you know, MPK, we're in Steele, Alabama coming up weekend. We're in Ennis, Texas the last weekend. November 6th through the 10th, we will be in Orlando Speed World running Radial versus the World and prenup. We are also going to start testing Todd's car, so that's gonna be coming as well. And then we're gonna swap back over and get ready for the winter series of Pro Mod. There's 3 races. One is the Snowbirds, and then it's the US Nationals, and then it's the World Series of Pro Mod. So we got a lot of stuff happening, guys. All right, guys, so we are a little bit more progressed into this deal. As you can see, we got the new Outlaw Noonan engine sitting down inside there. The headers are all bolted up. Me, Jesse, Austin just left to head home for the night. He'll be back here in the morning. But we all got the tranny and converter in. Shout out to Mark Mickey for getting us this set up, ready to go. We are going to get everything sitting inside the car, the dry shaft tunnel, get the wheels and everything put on, get us set up, put in for you know, this RVW deal. And then we are taking this car and I'm having Jesse take it up to Modern Racing because there is some wiring things that we have to do, change to be able to run this setup. And I just don't trust myself to be able to knock that out. So while we're gone racing Texas and Alabama, I got that backwards. We'll be running Alabama first and then Texas to figure out who's winning the championship. And while that's happening, Justin and them will be able to get everything done. There's a few lines that I want to get remade. We got a new fuel pump up on the front. We got to get that done. We had Cameron Johnson hook us up, get us a new fuel cell. We had the fuel cell that was in the car, but it had a couple cracks and I was afraid it was gonna break on me. So I went ahead and just paid to have a new fuel cell done. Whenever we get done racing, we will take the blower off of this car and we will put it on blood money to get ready for Radial versus the World. I have another blower as a spare, but I do not have another hat and all that and a barrel valve, so we will be moving that stuff over. But we've got everything in the car. We got the rear gear. Shout out to Quick Performance for helping us out, getting everything set up right there. So we got the gear in the car. We're getting everything done. Jesse's about to throw the pan on. I'm about to throw some stuff in the center of the car to get that all done. We're gonna go ahead and clean it all up. We got to do a setup in the rear end, and once that's done, we get to set this car on the ground and see what it's going to look like. Yeah, give me a marker. Out. All right, guys, listen, we are about to head out. We got to get back on the road for MPK. We are going to our last two events for the new No Prep Elite Series. We have Steele, Alabama this weekend. We then have Ennis, Texas for the finale. Like I said in the beginning of this deal, we are not out of the championship yet. We have 175 points still to grab in the last two events. So we are going to be heading to Steele, Alabama in the morning. I'm going to leave out probably around 4 a.m., drive through, get there. We did not get a chance to service Bad Blood here. We were going to, but like I told the boys, we kind of came up with a mutual agreement. If we were to tear it down or service something here and say we had a hiccup or something, we wouldn't be able to make it to Alabama in a timely manner. So let's just leave early. Let's get up to Alabama. We have everything inside the trailer. Let's just service it tomorrow night. So that's the game plan, is we're gonna get to Alabama, we're gonna service it, we're gonna have the car completely freshened up, ready to go, and we're gonna see how we do in Steele, Alabama. That's gonna be another fast racetrack. The good thing about it is now that we got a little bit of data on a good racetrack coming from Rockingham. So we'll take on Steele, see if we can pull off a win, and then go to Ennis, Texas, and see if we can go ahead and double up and take home that 150 grand. All right, stop real quick. Oh, I'm gonna shit myself.
20 minutes later.
I apologize, guys. You know, when duties call, you gotta go to it. I had powder. I was hurting. I had to go to the bathroom real quick. But anyways, like I was saying, you know, we got 2 races left. We're still in the hunt. Got this car together for RBW. Once we get done, I get done talking and, you know, annoying y'all, I'll let Powder do just one walk around real quick. When we get back from MPK, we will be setting a blower and everything on this car. We are getting the shop, you know, more set up for our style of racing. I am very proud of the guys, proud of Powder, Austin, Jesse, myself. We literally took a car and transformed it from Pro Mod to Radial versus the World. We had to change shocks, gear ratios, chassis setups. We had to put a motor in the car. We had to get everything set up. We got different pulleys on this setup. We're changing some things. I bought a machine to where we're gonna start doing our own fuel and oil lines. And you know, Modern Racing does all our plumbing and our oil, or all our plumbing for our oil and fuel lines, and also does all the wiring in the cars. We are gonna get set up to where we can start doing our own plumbing and stuff for the fuel and oil lines here at the house, because we have so many different cars and there's times that we need spare lines and all that. And you know, that's gonna be a good stepping stone for us. The next thing is like, I've already dealt with Modern. I'm not going nowhere. I already told them, you know, they're stuck with me until I'm finished done racing. So, you know, I do a lot of work with Modern Racing. They help me out tremendously. We do have a diagram thing coming to where we're going to be able to pull measurements and get, you know, pre-made harnesses for Swan Gang and Justice Swanstrom Racing. And we will be installing them here, or we'll be taking the cars up there and letting them install them. So, you know, our program has turned around in the last 4 years. And I can't thank my guys, I can't thank my dad. Shout out to Todd at Hormone Logics, Renee at Noonan Race Engines. There's so many people, Mark Mickey at M&M Transmissions, Quick Performance for getting all our rear gear setups. You know, it's just, there's a lot of people that goes into this, and it's gonna take every one of them plus every one of y'all to keep growing this channel. We are so close to 100,000 subscribers. We're close to getting that plaque. And when we get that plaque, we're not done. We're just gonna keep on doing more. And that's the reason why we have all these cars. I am putting everything that I earn, throw it right back into the program to have more stuff. We're gonna have Radial versus the World cars. We're gonna have Pro 275, no time cars. We're gonna have Pro mods. We're gonna have MPK cars. We're gonna have everything to be able to run any circuit of racing throughout the whole entire year. So that's been the ultimate goal, and we're getting closer and closer by the day. So I'm extremely happy. If you haven't done already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna get out of here, and we're gonna let y'all do a quick walk around and see everything around the car.